camera. It just looks to me like the camera is foggy. And I don't know if it's actually foggy or if, I don't know. Maybe I gotta just wipe the other. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Okay, so there's a couple of things that we want to talk about just so we can be clear. Before we even start, first, this show, we're gonna be speaking about the situation revolving around Tory Lanez. He's kicked off the show. He's kicked off the tour. We're also gonna be talking about fuck. Hold on, give me a second. Ah, shit. I thought I put the, I didn't put the thumbnail. I didn't get a thumbnail. God dang it. All right, I gotta figure out a way to put a thumbnail. Give me 1 second. So anyway, what we will be discussing is Tory Lanez dropping the tour, the Brooklyn drug arrested Cardi B and Tasha K. I want to have a conversation about that, but there's another thing that I want to talk about first. But before we get to any that, I need to try to do a thing real quick. Just give me 1 second. I'm so sorry about this. We're gonna do roll call at the shout out to Sebastian Tompkins. Let's say give a shout out to everybody who dropped a comment before the show started. Shout out to Sebastian Tompkins. He says, "Good morning, BBN community. Salute all of the salutes." Give me 1 second. I'm trying to see, can I edit and put in, it doesn't seem like I can, so I'm going to just have to wait until this show is over, and that's just what that is, and it's going to look like a blank screen for, it is what it is. Anyway, with that being said, I would be able to do it if I had my computer was working, but it's not really working, so I can't do it. With that being said, we're going to be talking about Cardi B today, the Tasha K case. We got another thing to talk about Cardi B, specifically a couple of things to talk about Cardi B. We're going to be talking about the Tasha K case. We're going to be talking about that whole entire situation. There is a lot going on there. There's a lot to unpack. We're going to be talking about the Brooklyn pastor. There's actually a lot to unpack over there too. I think that we actually have to talk about the law, and we also just have to talk about God's law. So there's a couple of things to unpack over there. And the main conversation we're going to basically be having is about Tory Lanez and him being kicked off of this tour. Now, I want to be clear about this. Tory Lanez should be kicked off of the tour. Not only should Tory Lanez be kicked off the tour, but any money he was already paid, he should have to pay back. Any monies at all that he was already given, he should have to give a percentage of that back. Period. That's my position. That's my position, and that's my belief. I'll just say right now why. You cannot go, and he was in a contract to do a thing, because the people who he worked for, or he was in a contract with, had to terminate said contract because of his bad behavior. He should not be able to benefit off of the monies that he was already paid, if he was already paid. So therefore, he should have to return a certain percentage of the monies in which he already received. Period. Not all of it, because he did do some of the show, but he should have to return some of the money in which he received, or there should be some kind of penalty. You can't have these rappers, these singers, these whatever the fuck Tory Lanez want to call himself, attacking other people at events and at festivals and at tours. You just cannot have that happen. We're going to be talking about that. But before we get to any of those things over the years, there's a couple of things that I want to bring up real quick. We're going to do roll call at about the 7-minute mark. This is going to take, it's not going to be long. It's going to take a moment. Also, for all of this happens a lot, and for a long time I thought I was being trolled. Now I know that I'm not being trolled. For the chicks that be hitting me up in my DMs, I want to apologize. I've been thinking y'all niggas was trolls because y'all all say similar shit, but I realized that there's a start conversation button. And y'all might be just trying to see what kind of nigga I am, and y'all hitting the start conversation button. And I'm so used to dealing with trolls that I'm just not taking y'all seriously. That happens in real life too. Like, I'm just going to say something real quick so y'all can get a better understanding, like if you see me in public. Generally speaking, when I walk up to get a female's number, she, like, unanimously is usually a bad idea. There's literally, and this is no cap, there's literally no female that I've ever dated in my life that I was with for any significant amount of time, for more than 2 weeks, that I went up to first. There is no history of me knowing how to pick a woman. I'm incapable. I do not have the intellectual, emotional, or spiritual capacity to be able to pick a good woman. I just don't. I don't know no other way to put it. So y'all hitting me up in the DMs and y'all being polite, but I'm kind of confused. So I need y'all to bear with me and don't stop talking. But once y'all tell me y'all live like in Texas and all these other weirdo states, I always look at it as this is not a viable situation, just so we can be clear. With that being said, one more thing I wanted to mention, and I want to get to the show. Hold on. There's a couple of things I wanted to mention, but it's for later. Let me just see. Quick, boom. Somebody wanted to start right there in the beginning of the show. Also, I am 100% quitting weed, and I'm quitting weed for a totally different reason than none of y'all could ever. I don't trust the weed spots where I live, so I'm just quitting weed. I'm not quitting weed because I don't want to smoke. I want to smoke. I just don't trust the spots where I live. I just don't trust them. They might not even be doing nothing weird. I just don't trust them. And I don't not trust them because of them. I don't trust them because of some of the treatment that I've received in the area. I could believe that somebody just want to do me harm and be like, yo, put something in his weed. You understand what I'm saying? I could believe that that's something that probably has already happened or might happen. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't do nothing. You understand what all I do is smoke weed. I don't even drink alcohol. So I might, start drinking alcohol because I'm not smoking weed no more. You understand? Apparently, I'm not smoking weed no more because I don't trust the spots around here. I think there's too much hate in this area. Like, there's love for me in this area, but there's, like, a lot of hate. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, there's people that's mad at me, and I don't even know you niggas. I don't even know why you could be mad at me. You understand what I'm saying? That's another reason why I don't be talking to everybody. I be thinking a nigga will send a chick to you to try to line you up. You understand what I'm saying? So that's another reason, not for nothing. Hold on, before we get to the show, I was supposed to already have started it. I was looking for something to show y'all. This is what I wanted to show you. Yeah, so I'm going to stop smoking weed, but if I can get away from this area and go somewhere and buy it from somewhere that I fucks with, yeah, I'm going to do that.
When is the last time you held hands with the nurse who put the IV in your fucking arm that kept you alive?
Why my phone just do everything other than
Last time you prayed? When is the last time you prayed for your pastor? When is the last time you asked your doctor how he's feeling? When is the last time you held hands with the nurse who put the IV in your fucking arm that kept you alive? Most of us look at people, what they drive, what they live in, and we're not thinking about their mental health. We're not praying over their marriage. Because they've been married for 20 years. You don't need no prayer. That marriage has been able to survive for 20 years needs every bit of prayer.
Boom.
That pastor is on stage preaching, and what he's giving you, he doesn't even have it for himself.
Boom.
But you don't even recognize that because you're a selfish bastard who keep going to church every week, taking all that your pastor is giving you and don't even help to pray for that man. Assuming that his marriage is intact, assuming that he ain't got mental health issues, assuming that because he's got a Bible in his hand, he in a mansion. His wife left him and accused him of kicking her out the house, took his 1-year-old baby. That nigga drive a Rolls Royce, man, and he's in the Fast and the Furious. He Stop assuming. You know a man named Anthony Bourdain from CNN? This man traveled the world and ate meals everywhere that was on camera. He committed suicide. You know a woman named Kate Spade? She was worth about $600 million. She committed suicide in her basement. People are out here dealing with real things every single day. Stop assuming that your hero is okay. Stop assuming your shero is okay. Pray for everybody. Give love to everybody. Stop being a selfish, narcissistic blood-sucking vampire. Pray for people. Give. When is the last time you prayed for?
I want to say something real quick and then we're going to get to the show. There's a couple of things that I just can't do as a person. One of them is lie. I literally cannot lie. It hurts me in my heart, and whenever I say something that I don't believe to be the truth, that I know is false or erroneous, it hurts me in my heart. Like, I have personal conflict. I can't even explain to you the guilt I feel every time I do anything that I think is not right. It's crippling. When you're capable, people ask you for stuff and they want you to be prepared and ready because you're capable. But when you're capable, don't nobody look out for you. When you're capable, people always assume that you got it. When you're capable, people always assume you know. When you're capable, people always assume you're on the ball. Sometimes you're not. Because like every other human being, you are flawed. I come on here every day and I tell y'all actually great information. I know people don't respect it, and that's why I don't try as hard anymore, because I know people don't respect it. So yeah, I don't try as hard as I used to, but I also don't have my equipment. If I had my equipment, I'm not gonna lie to you, I wouldn't even be covering this type of news anymore, because I think it's a waste of time for me to cover it. When I get my equipment back, I'm gonna be doing so much different shit. I hope y'all guys enjoy it. But covering this shit is a waste of time for me. It doesn't help me in my life in no way at all. It makes me sad having to talk about all the negative things in our community. It doesn't bring me any type of reward in any way at all, financial, spiritual, or anything else. And then on top of that, I'm going to get criticized and told that I'm wrong, even when there's 100% evidence that I know what I'm talking about. I don't get nothing positive out of doing this type of content for my soul. And I still do this every day. And motherfuckers is still saying I'm doing this because I want money. And I don't even make money off of it. And y'all niggas still believe this shit. I don't make money off of this. How can you believe that I'm doing it to make money? If I was sincerely doing this to make money, I would have been stopped. But that's too logical, and that's too reasonable, and that makes too much sense. A person doing something because they're greedy, but it doesn't make them money. Tell me in what world a greedy, selfish person is going to keep doing that thing? Tell me what fucking world? That world doesn't exist. Because a greedy, selfish person is going to stop doing the thing because it... So my point is this. You don't know who's dealing with what. You don't know what anybody is going through. And you don't know how hard anybody else's problems are for them, even if they seem like they're nothing for you. Imagine you just get out of surgery and you learn that you only got 6 months to live. And somebody has the nerve to say, why are you complaining? There's a nigga that died yesterday. Imagine you get into an accident and you're a paraplegic. You can't move your nothing in your body. And somebody says, why are you so upset? There was a person that died yesterday horribly in a car accident. Imagine if you had cancer and somebody came up to you and said, why are you so upset? Somebody just had a heart attack. That's how it sounds when You tell somebody that you're suffering in life and they have the nerve to tell you that somebody else is doing worse. Imagine you in a car accident and you're a ballerina and you're in a car accident and it crushes your fucking legs, both of them. And then somebody else has the nerve to tell you that there's a person somewhere in the world that lost their baby, so you should be happy. Why are you so ungrateful? Let's get to the show. Let's do roll call and get to the show. Shout out to Jason Elliott. He says, morning, folks. Shout out to Joey B. He says, morning, chat. Also, I want to say this. For the individual that helped me get my computer fixed a year and a half, and they had the nerve or the audacity to talk to me like my computer should still be in working order if it was broke a fucking year and a half ago and needed to be repaired. Hold on. If your computer was broken a year and a half ago and it needed to be repaired, who thinks that computer is going to be in perfect condition a year and a half later? Put it in the chat. I'm just curious. Shout out to Kingsley. He says, good morning, Jack. Dropping all of those frauds. What up, Manny Price? He says, frauds. And he's doing like hand motions and stuff. I think he's saying West Up or some shit. Shout out to Tunes. He says, yup, they dropped them. Said they don't want that energy on their tour within their artists. I agree. I think they did the right thing. Shout out to Blizz Lane. He says, good morning, frauds, BBN community. Then he dropped some frauds. He says, in the building, listen and pay attention. Please do. Shout out to Vivian Sanchez. She says, good morning. And she's throwing on the shades. Shout out Silver Fox Mills. Says, facts. Be careful. Shout out to Yace the Ace. He said, don't stop smoking, my boy. Light up. No, I don't trust the weed spots around here. If I go travel to a weed spot that I trust, then I'm gonna buy some weed. But I don't trust the weed spots around here. I think there's niggas around here that got a personal vendetta with me for whatever. I do YouTube, man. There's niggas that just want me dead or want me hurt just because they don't do YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? Not because I did anything, but because I'm doing something that they can't. So they want me dead. You understand what I'm saying? This is how niggas think nowadays. Y'all keep saying that I'm over-exaggerating, but why there's so many people killing people over nothing? Explain that to me. Explain to me why there's so many people killing people over nothing. I cannot be over-exaggerating. I think you're underestimating. That's what I think. One, I have no idea what cute men look like, Vivian Sanchez, but I do appreciate that. And two, I lost about 40 or 50 pounds in the last year due to a lack of eating. I don't even think I look healthy, to be honest with you. And I don't even know if I'm ever going to be able to gain any weight back. I don't even know if I'm ever going to be able to eat enough food to gain weight back. I don't even know if I'm ever going to be healthy enough to be able to work out. So these are the things that I think about every day. I don't even think I'm gonna ever be able to have enough food to be able to buy good food. You understand? Because I only eat trash. So I don't even think I'm gonna be able to buy good food. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to the Art D Glass. Shout out to Grown Man Time. He says Grand Rising Frost, the whole chat. Shout out to Art D Glass. He says good morning, BBN fan blessings. All right, let's get to the show. First thing I want to say is this, and I want to be clear about this, right? So they show the interaction that happened with the dudes, the Tory Lanez and August. Okay, hold on. Let me block this person real quick. Also, we are making room for all of the things that we're asking God for. So that's why I block niggas. I'm making room for all of the shit I'm asking God for. Look at this person. They was like, unblock me, right? And then right here, they just disrespected me. Nah, I don't never want to talk to anybody that brings me negative energy, ever. There is no time in the history of my life ever. So once you start talking to me crazy, we can never be friends. And I promise you that won't change. I wish I did die yesterday. That's not a good thing in actuality. That's actually not a good thing. I wish I did. I wouldn't have no problems if I died yesterday, right? All of the problems that I have wouldn't be here no more. So no, that's not good, actually. But it is what it is. We're gonna deal with it. As long as I gotta be alive, we're gonna deal with it. They showed the interaction. I can't stress this enough. Tory Lanez got mad at August because August didn't want to dap him up. I'm not trying to be disrespectful towards Tory Lanez, but you don't get points. I don't care if the nigga was a tough guy. You don't get points for wanting to fight a nigga because he didn't dap you up. What up, King Will? This is BBN fan for a salute. You don't get points for wanting to fight a nigga because he didn't dap you up. You know what energy that's giving? Niggas that attack women for not giving them no pussy. Tell me where I'm wrong at. I'm not saying he on that type of time. But that's the energy I'm getting from this. So a nigga don't dap you up, you want to fight him? So a nigga don't want to be a part of your life, so you stalk him? So a person don't want to be a friend, so you want them dead? All of this sounds like mental health issues. All of this sounds like mental. Please come to Coney Island. Pull up on me at any time. I promise you, I'm going to be ready. Tell me what day so I can make sure I'm outside. That energy. You going to come help me with my problem? That energy. Tell me what day so I can be outside. I'm going to be ready, you be ready. That's it. We don't got to talk about it. King Will said it's a whole fact. Sounds like he was a little man syndrome. How can you listen? Nah, this ain't no pull-ups. I don't want no problems and I don't want no beef with nobody. But if you telling me you coming the way I'm at, and I'm telling you I'm ready. I'm telling you stay away from me. But I'm telling you I'm ready. You do what you want to do. But stay away from me. I don't want no problems with nobody. But if you pull up on me, I'm going to be ready to die like I'm assuming you ready to die. Right? So look, listen. Pay attention. I want to be clear on this. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. If you are a grown man, I want to be clear about this, and you want to fight another grown man or you have a problem with another grown man because they don't like you, that's not even woman tendencies, my nigga. That's bitch tendencies. Copy? I don't consider women to be bitches, by the way. But that's bitch tendencies. That's no disrespect to Tory Lanez. Maybe there was a different reason why they was beefing. But as far as I can tell, the reason why they was beefing was because this nigga don't like you. That's bitch ass nigga tendency. That's BAN tendency. Tell me where I'm wrong. That's all I'm asking. Tell me where I'm wrong. So a dude don't like you. I'm going to tell you what I do when people don't like me. I don't never speak to them again. There's people right now that probably don't even dislike me, but I just thought that they did. So I just never spoke to them again. Yeah, when I don't like you, I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to beef with you. I don't even want to talk bad about you. I want to forget you exist. You don't exist. That's why I keep trying to explain to people. I don't make friends with people I don't like because you don't exist. Once I don't like you, every single time I see you, it's a problem. oh man, there's a fucking problem. So that means every time I see you, it makes me upset. It makes me unhappy. So I would never be friends with anyone that I didn't like. It's not, we wouldn't even be able to get into a conversation. That's what I'm trying to explain. Like, we wouldn't be able to get into a conversation. I wouldn't allow it. There's a reason why I don't like you. I don't just be running around not liking people. So I say all this that to say this. Tory Lanez has to be removed from the concert like they removed him. You can't have somebody on the concert that's attacking the other artists. He didn't even have a reason to attack this dude. And then on top of that, what if he would have, first of all, just so we could be clear, if they don't kick him off the tour, August could possibly sue the tour. I was assaulted. Y'all know I was assaulted. This person assaulted me. I kept him on the tour. Now he's walking around menacing me every 5 minutes. Now I got to worry about being assaulted again. You niggas think street rules apply in real life. They don't. And that's why black niggas is always going to lose. Because I keep trying to bring them street rules to real life. Them street rules don't work in the court of law. You can't go to a court of law and say, well, you know, I wanted to shoot the fair one. You know, you not liking a person isn't a reason that a person don't have to, I've been saying this for years. A person doesn't have to fight you because you don't like them. What kind of narcissistic bullshit is that? I don't like you, so you have to fight me. Am I the only one that thinks that that's insane? I can't be the only one that thinks that's insane. I honestly cannot be the only one that think that that's insane. You don't like me, so I don't have no choice. I have to fight you. Explain to me how that works. Somebody, please. You don't like me, so I mean I have to argue with you. You don't like me, so I got to come on your program and do a debate with you. First of all, why are you niggas talking to people you don't like? That's what I want to know. I think that's a mental health disorder. Why would you talk to somebody that you don't like? I don't understand none of this shit, so y'all gotta just bear with me. Sounds like someone's insecure. Tory got a little man syndrome. We keep hearing that Tory has a little man syndrome. I'm not saying that he does. I don't know. This could be a publicity stunt. All this taking pictures in the elevator. I 100% believe that this was a publicity stunt. Listen. Hold on, blowing my nose. When this first came out, I immediately thought this was a publicity stunt. I'll explain why. Listen. Who the fuck is August? Haven't I been saying that? Who the hell is August, and why would Tory Lanez be beefing with August? Who the fuck is August? That's one. The second reason is exactly what Devil's Advocate just brought up. That whole picture in the elevator, what the fuck was that about? Shout out to your boy Jimmy Belcher. I see you turn green again, my brother. Salute to all of the BBN members that joined Frost Army. Salute to everybody that turned green. We need everybody to turn green. It is of paramount importance. We only raised the green team membership at the lowest tier by like $1 or $2. It's not going to hurt you, but it's going to help us stay here on the fucking YouTube. I'm trying to do everything I can to stay on YouTube right now, and people are trying to do their best to fuck me over. How he talking spicy after the Beatz? You got literal people on YouTube that are not monetized, bad-mouthing other people's channels that's only going to make it so they can't get monetized when they actually get to 1,000 views, when they actually get to 1,000 subs. I'm going to explain something to you. You don't have 1,000 subs yet. Let's say we complain on your channel every single day. Do you know what happens when you get to 1,000 subs? They're still not going to monetize you. You do know that, right? They're going to look at your page. They're going to see all you do is do hate videos against some other YouTube channel. They're going to see all the complaints that you have, and they're going to say that this ain't worth it. Why do you think there be dudes that got all of the time and all of the subs, and they be hitting me up like, yo, why can't I get monetized? And I tell them the same thing every single time. My dude, most of your videos are about disrespecting some other YouTube content creator. What the fuck do you mean why you can't get monetized? Why should they monetize you? So, yeah, of course dude is going to be talking spicy after the situation. You understand? Okay. I digress. Let me just back up for 1 minute because I think I missed the point to explain how that connects. Dude, I think he's a songwriter. I do not think he is a actual artist that sings. Most songwriters just can't sing. He always wanted to be an artist. That's how come he was messing with homegirl. She probably sold him a whole bunch of fucking lies to keep the nigga placated, and probably helped him out here and there so it looked like he was having movement so he don't go nowhere. And I mean, you're banging freaking, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure her shit is fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, she just looked like, I would not have sex with her. I don't want to have this is certain problems I don't want to have. You understand? I don't want to have the best sex in the world. I want to have a partner who is the best for me. You understand what I'm saying? Once I have a partner who is the best for me, then I'll be having the best sex I could be having. You understand what I'm saying? For me. You got a hell of a good hurt song right now. So, one, we were just talking about how it was all probably made up. But hold on. One of the reasons why I assumed it was made up, because who is he, right? So he gets into this beef with this guy over some bullshit. The line that Tory said wasn't even that big of a deal. All he said is that, you snitched on Jada. Nigga, you snitched on Jada. He didn't lie. He didn't exaggerate. He just said that he wouldn't have did it. I don't even understand how August is upset, to be honest with you. I wouldn't have snitched on Jada. I wouldn't have snitched on Jada neither. But also, I don't know their relationship. I don't know what lies Jada told him. I don't know if she told him lies. I'm just assuming she did because it's Jada. But I don't know what lies Jada told him. I don't know whatever the bullshit that's going on with whatever. I don't know that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know it. So I don't know what's going on with whoever. But I do know this, and that's unequivocally, unabashedly, without a shadow of a doubt. He came out and he exposed that relationship. Jada's a narcissist. I wouldn't be surprised if he said, yo, look, you got to do this thing or I'm going to let people know we was banging. And she just was like, I don't care what you tell people. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking he wasn't going to do it. Because narcissists believe they have control over you. When they find out they don't have control over you, that's when they really hate you. That's when they really want to destroy you in your life. Because remember, this person believed you were their slave. Now all of a sudden you revolted. Understand that. Narcissists believe you to be their slave. Narcissists believe that what they do and say you have to correspond to. You understand? That's what narcissists believe. Jason Elliott said he's upset because he's still a nobody after telling. I think people in the industry know and to a degree respect him. I think we don't care about him. I'll add that. Yeah, so okay, I get that. Boom. Also, we are making space this week. We are making space for all of God's blessings that we are trying to ask God for. We're making space for all of our prayers. So make it a fact this week. We're kicking anything out of our lives and we're ignoring anything that is not for us. We're going to try to ignore everything that is not for us. We're going to try to remove everything out of our lives that are not for us so we can invite all of the blessings into our lives. What up, Symbology Scanner? So we can invite all the blessings into our lives. So we're removing all of everything. We're removing everything out of our lives that don't bring us something that we need. So we're removing everything out of our lives that doesn't. All right? So anything that doesn't, we're just removing that. Because we got to make room. All right? We can't make room for the things that we love and we're still dealing with the things that we hate. So don't deal with the things that you hate. Just let God deal with them shits. So that's why you see me not responding. Let God deal with that shit. Our chat is always going to look crazy. There's always going to be people in here writing crazy stuff. These people are obsessed with me, and there's nothing I can do about it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to conduct ourselves in our normal fashion. Let's get back to winning. Once we get back to winning, we can't help them, but we can't ignore them. So let's just get back to winning. With that being said, if there's any aspect of this show that you like today, drop something in the Cash App. I'm not going to say this enough. Our only real tool to combat the foolishness in the chat is you guys becoming a part of the community in a manner where y'all supporting me in multiple different ways. I need y'all to support over here in multiple different ways. That's the only real way to combat these people. Hold on, let me put our stuff in the chat real quick. I'm hoping I'm hoping there's enough people out there that want the channel to survive. That's all I have to say. Other than that, I'm going to keep it pushing. I'm hoping there's enough people out there that actually want the channel to survive. I hope there's more people out there that want the channel to survive than want the channel to die. I have no idea. But we got 70 people in here right now. I'm hoping out of these 70 people, we at least got 5 or 6 people that want the channel to keep going and pull up to the Cash App. And that's all that this is about. We got 70 people in here. There has to be about 5 or 6 of y'all that want the channel to keep going. There has to be about 5 or 6 of y'all that want to see us to stay on the air. I mean, out of 71 people, all 71 of y'all can't be wanting bad for me. Like, that's what I'm hoping. There's at least 5 or 6. So I need people to pull up to the Cash App if y'all, if you can and if you want the show to keep going. I need people to pull up to the Cash App. With that being said, I'm just going to keep it going. That's why I'm just going to keep it going. You can do what you want. This has 71 people in here. If you're trying to tell me we don't got 5 or 6 people that want to keep the channel going, I don't know what to tell you. With that being said, I just assume we don't. You know what I'm saying? Hey, not for nothing. I'm hand to God. I assume you got 72 people in here. I assume at least 65 of y'all here just to watch me fail. Hand to God. That's what I assume. Let's finish this particular topic because I want to get to the next topic also. So let's finish this topic and get to the next topic. Let's finish this topic and get to the next topic. But y'all seen we was talking about women earlier, so the first thing they come into the chat and try to tell people that I'm gay. The fuck? Y'all gonna get somebody really hurt, because one of these gay dudes is gonna walk up to me in the street and probably get, I'm not gonna say what it is, but they might get ended right then and there. Y'all gonna get somebody hurt for real. Y'all really are though. One of them niggas is gonna come up to me and talk to me crazy, and I'm gonna try to let them know that I'm not on that time, and they're not gonna believe me, and then all type of shit, all type of hell is gonna break loose. But I know that's what y'all want, because y'all want me dead or in jail. But so I know maybe that's what y'all pushing for. Anyway, Proverbs 19:21 says, "Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that prevails." Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that prevails. That could mean a myriad of different things involving me right now. Could we drop some frost in the chat? Y'all people are supposed to be here supportive of me, but when I gotta kick these guys, y'all don't even drop frost so I can get the shit off the screen. Y'all leave the shit on my screen forever. So this is why I just assume everybody's with them. Like, not for nothing. Could we get some frost in the chat so I can move that shit off my screen? I'm gonna have to do it myself, because don't nobody care about me. Hold on. This is just regular channel show shit that if people like your show, they would just make sure that these things were like. So please don't tell me when people try to tell me they like this program. Please stop telling me that. There's about 4 or 5 people that like this program. The rest of y'all is just here to see me fail. Let me just leave this open so I could have, because I got to do this every 5 minutes now. Fuck it. Fuck it. It keeps my chat going up, right? So I'm just going to just keep dropping that shit just every second. Just keep my chat moving, right? Hold on. Let me turn it to my other account real quick. This is how my life is, because I'm out here by myself, and I don't got no, like, people that's supposed to be helpful or supportive. They just trying to figure out a way and reasons to not be helpful and to not be supportive. So my alleged supporters, if you give them any reason to not support me, they jump on it. While other people that have supporters that fight for them, mine don't. It is what it is. Anyway, let's get back to the actual show. If you got anything else to say about this Tory Lanez shit, so Tory Lanez might actually, I do want to say this. Tory Lanez might actually be going to, I'm sorry, I can't look up because I gotta keep hitting this in my phone every 2 seconds. So I'm sorry, I can't keep looking up. So Tory Lanez apparently, he gets kicked off the tour. Wasn't that like one of the first tours they even allowed him on? I know you can't order the glass. It's all good. Don't worry about it. You gotta go work, man. What the fuck? I got a question. This is a real question. Listen, this is a real question. Wasn't that like one of the first tours they even allowed him on? Wasn't there like an issue that they wasn't gonna allow him on no tours? Like he couldn't go on tour? Like wasn't that an issue that nobody wasn't allowing him on a tour? Hold on. Do anybody else remember this, or am I just, or this is just some fake shit? I believe there was an issue where people wasn't allowing him on the tour. Right? Am I wrong? He was having a problem. They wasn't allowing him on no tours. Like, am I wrong? I believe that was an actual issue. So you're trying to tell me this dude actually finally gets on a tour, and when he gets on the tour, this is the way what he does? He gets himself kicked? He gets into a fight with a dude and gets himself kicked? Not only does he get into a fight with a dude, but he literally gets into a fight with a dude that got 1 million medical problems that we all know about. I don't blame him. I would have kicked him off the tour too. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all do know if anything was to happen to that dude after the fact, these niggas would have been fucked up. Y'all do know that, right? Like, let's say they don't kick him off the tour. And then let's say some shit actually does go down with him and Dude. What the fuck do you think is gonna happen? You don't think Dude is gonna sue the tour? What do you think is gonna happen? I'm curious. Them niggas would have lost so much money off of the lawsuit, it ain't worth it. You gotta go, homie. They would have probably lost money even if he didn't do anything. All he had to do was say the mental distress. They was looking at me. They was trying to menace him. That's all he gotta say. So y'all know that there was a situation with these individuals before, yada yada yada, this and this and that. And you trying to tell me that you left him on the tour? How you leave him on the tour? How's this a thing? If T Grizzly's house got robbed, that means he lives in the city. I don't think you have to check in the city you live in. Can we all agree on that? Can we all agree on that? You don't have to check into the city you live in. Why would he have to check into the city where his house is at? Yes, they were on the same tour. Most of the time, oh, shout out to, hold on. Jason Elliott says his friends did that. I agree. I think his friends did do it. Most of the time your home gets robbed. Most of the time your home gets robbed. It's a friend. It's somebody that was close to you. I'm just saying, most of the time you get robbed, it's somebody's close to you. Most of the time something like that happens to you, it's somebody that was close. It just is what it is. Whose music's been popping up a lot since? T Grizzly? If I was T Grizzly, I wouldn't even make music anymore, be honest with you. He has a whole gaming platform thing going on. I wouldn't even make music anymore. Like, on some real shit. I wouldn't make music anymore. I wouldn't want my kids to grow up to be rappers or rappers. I think that's one of the worst professions we could push our children into at this point in history. I wouldn't want my child to be a rapper. I wouldn't want my child to be in the music industry at all. If that's something that they was pushing for, I wouldn't deter it. But that's not something that I would necessarily encourage. But if they needed help or assistance, I would help them. I'm not going to, it's your dream. I'm not going to stop you from going through with your dream. You understand what I'm saying? But no, in no way, shape, and or form would I want my children to be, if they had an option, I wouldn't want you to be a rapper. I wouldn't want you to be, and this is going to sound fucked up, but I wouldn't want you to be involved in any black arts because I wouldn't want you to have to go through what I go through. So I would never encourage a child to get involved in any of the black arts, any arts that had to do with black people. I will always encourage them to do something that has to just deal with a broad scope of people. Because when you do stuff for black people, you're just going to get hated, especially if you're black. So I would never want that for my, at least that's my experience. So I would never want that for my children. Never. I wouldn't encourage them to do anything at all like that. That's crazy. I would tell them, I would express to them, look, and this is real talk. I'll tell them, look, you're going to try to help black people, but they're going to hate you for it. And it might ruin your life. And there's going to be people that's going to want to kill you because you're not saying, the street shit. There's going to be people that want you dead. There's people that's going to go on and destroy your life. They're going to, I would just really prefer my children. I only have one daughter at this time, but I would teach them that we love our people, but our people just don't love us. At least they don't love my bloodline. That's a fact. So that's I'm just telling you what it is. If my child wanted to be a professional athlete, I would encourage them to not, because that's a black art. But if they wanted to do it, I wouldn't stop them. If they wanted to be a rapper, I'd encourage them not, because that's a black art. But I wouldn't tell them not. If they wanted to do it, I'd encourage it, but I wouldn't want them to do it. I don't want my children doing anything that involves with the black arts, anything that black people do. I want them to do something that professional, successful people do, period. Because in order for a black person to become successful, we got to work with other people. That's a fact. They keep telling you that. They keep telling me that. They keep telling you that. In order to become a successful black person, you have to work with other people, not black. Name me 5 successful black people that did it working with only black people. Name me 5. Name me 5. I can't really name one. Maybe Tyler Perry, but Tyler Perry had to work with the white people at one point or another. And look how long it took Tyler Perry to do it, doing it the way he did it. It took him forever. So I know what I'm saying is gonna sound fucked up to a lot of people, but I promise you, there's no black people that made it working with black people. I promise you. That's just, I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I'm just gonna say it's real. I express that y'all don't do that to y'all children. You want your children to be successful, man. I'm just telling you what my experiences are. If my experiences change, I guess maybe my position, my point of view will change. But my experiences are, if you want to be successful, you can't do it in the black arts if you're a black person. I wish I never started talking about hip hop. You have no idea. I wish I would have only talked about movies and just regular news. I wish. This is literally talking about hip hop is the worst thing I've ever did for my career. I wish I never did the Tekashi case. I wish I never did any of that stuff. I wish I never covered hip hop. And once I don't have to cover hip hop again, I'm never going to cover it again. I promise you. I'm bitter. I'm extremely bitter with our people. And it is what it is. Why do I think this is the other person? They gave me some footage of the dude that allegedly got beat up by Tekashi. I think all of this shit is fake. Not for nothing. I think all of this shit is fake, just so we can be clear. I think everything that involves around this shit is fake. I want to be clear about that. I think the dude hitting Tekashi, I don't know if that was fake. But I think all of this shit right here, this nigga's even a bad actor. Like, he's a bad actor. Like, they needed to get some, like, I think he hit Tekashi. Don't get this confused. But what I also think is that, hold on. I think he hit Tekashi. Don't be confused. And I think they're trying to milk the moment after the fact. That's what I think they're trying to do. Just so we could be clear. I think they're trying to milk the moment after the fact. But I 100% believe he hit Tekashi. If this dude was a better actor, this might play better for him. I guess that's a way to put it. You know what I'm saying? If he was a better actor, he's a terrible actor. So this just plays really, really bad. In my opinion. But what the fuck do I know? Right? What you mean by Frost know the change? I don't understand that. Explain. I just don't meet many black people that I could work with that don't do weirdo shit to me or treat me bad. You understand? Most of the black people I meet, they really do treat me pretty bad. People be thinking I be scared. I just be annoyed. Like, I don't be wanting to deal with it. You understand what I'm saying? Most black people I meet, they treat me pretty bad. And I don't expect for it to change, to be honest with you. You sit in shit long enough, it stops smelling. I don't know what to tell you. I've been getting treated really, really bad for a long time. What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. It's hard for me to have faith in human beings. I'm trying, but I don't really got faith in people no more. Let's talk about that Brooklyn pastor. Let's talk about that Brooklyn pastor. First thing I want to say is this. You know, he didn't actually do anything wrong, right? I'm going to say this again. You know, he didn't actually do anything wrong, right? Y'all niggas just love when bad things happen to people. He has a church. While in the church, somebody got up and they were disruptive. He asked for the individual to leave. He instructed the individual to leave. The individual didn't walk straight out. The individual did everything else other than walking out the building, and then he escorted her out. There's no reason in the world why he should be locked up or in jail. And I'm just talking about from the way our laws are. You trying to tell me if somebody comes into your home, you can't make them leave? And when and where? He's a church. That church is his home. When and where can he make people leave? Explain that to me. So for all of you individuals that's out there mad at him, or I beg to differ. I don't think he did anything wrong, whether I agree with him or not. Whether I agree with him or not, I don't think anything is wrong. Whether I agree with him or not, I don't think he did anything wrong. We're making room for God, and the only way to make room for God is to ignore Satan. You gotta push Satan out. See, Satan don't want to get pushed out. When you pushing Satan out, Satan is gonna fight. So the only way to make room for the shit that you praying and you want God from is to push Satan out. So that's the only way. That's why I keep trying to explain to y'all. If you got somebody harassing somebody, that's never God. That's always Satan. And I'm already at a point where I can't go no lower. So if you're trying to, like, what's lower for me? Death? Like, what's lower? I don't know how I could go any lower in life without dying. Like, that's literally, because all of the things that you're going to say could happen to me, I would take my way before any of those things happen. So I don't know how I could go lower in life without dying. You said change is only going to start with me. Okay. Change isn't going to start with the individuals that's harassing me. I get it. Change isn't going to start with the ability for me to be able to eat healthy. Change isn't going to start with none of the things that's going to actually come into my life and make my life better. No, I get you. I got to just suffer till I die. And if I die, it's all my fault. It's not the harassing people fault. It's not the stalking people fault. It isn't the lack of resources. It's none of those things. It's 100% the way that I deal with the fact that I'm suffering. No, you're right. Yeah, I'm about to probably stop the show. Anything y'all want to talk about? I don't want to. I don't like when people. It's very upsetting to me sometimes when people say certain things. Anything y'all want to talk about? I'm about to get ready to go. YouTube in Europe got 5.5 years for stalking over YouTube. I hope that we can do something. If as soon as I get any type of money, I'm going after these people, and that's not even an exaggeration. As soon as I get any type of money, I'm going after these people with every fucking cent. I promise you. Either I get that or I get a lawyer that want to work pro bono. I'm going after these people like a motherfucker. But there's no money in this unless we can figure out a way to sue YouTube. I'm going after these people like a motherfucker. I promise you. If I ever get any money of any kind, and I'm not going after them to get their channels pulled, I'm going after them to put them in prison. I promise you. They gotta hope I die. They gotta hope I die. I'm not talking crazy. I'm going after them. I'm gonna kick you for saying I'm talking crazy. I'm not talking crazy. I ain't not talking crazy. You don't know my situation and you don't know my life. You're assuming my situation and you're assuming my life. Okay? You don't know my situation and you don't know my life. How can you tell me I'm talking crazy? Your problem is you don't believe the things I've been saying. You think I'm exaggerating or you think that I'm lying. Just take for a moment every single thing that I said to you is factually correct. For a moment, just understand every single thing I said to you is factually correct. Now think about the things that I said. You really think I'm a person that's supposed to be out here being harassed and be suffering? What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat, man. I'm about to get out of here. I really don't want to hold y'all. And I really don't. It's not the haters. It's just always the lack of support. Like, you're going to have haters, but I got to look at the fact that I got people that hate me and want me dead, and I just don't get no support either. So, not only do I got haters, but I also don't get no support. So, that's the issue. You understand what I'm saying? So, that's why I be like, I don't even want to be on the live, because it don't make no sense for me to be here. I'm not going to get no support, and I'm only going to get mostly haters. I'm just mostly going to hear how the people that want me to die, that want me dead, like, those are most of the people that's going to show up and talk to me. I got to fucking put fucking Frost in the chat every 5 seconds just so I don't have to constantly see the hate that I got to go through. Like, who else got to do this type of stuff? This is crazy. You have no idea about how I feel about these people and the levels that I'm willing to go to. Yes, I'm spamming 100%, and I don't have a choice. I'm 100% spamming in my own chat, and I don't have a choice. Because my own YouTube content creators, because my own community, when they see people put shit in my chat, they don't get it off my screen. So I have to do it. You know, the people that say that they support me and they want to know how they could support me without doing donations, when they could literally just put comments to move the shit off, and they can't even do that. The most smallest thing in the world. So they made all of the people who support my platform, none of y'all really supporters now. Y'all voyeurs. You understand? Y'all not supporters. Like, I'm not trying to be dick or nothing like that, but you're voyeurs. You're just watching. That's a voyeurism. That's not supporting. Anyway, regarding it don't matter. Nothing matters. Yeah, these are ugly, but I'm just trying to say those are Nietzsche's. That's just one. What the fuck? What's those are free shipping? Was it terrible? Excuse me. Sorry. Anyway, anything y'all want to talk about, man? If not, I'm gonna get up out of here. I just don't. I'm just not in the mood. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I come on here every day, and the people that's the most excited to see me is the people that want me dead. Like, you know how that feel. Why would you make an oxtail burger? We're not doing that, homie. Why y'all don't gotta make a burger out of everything, homie? Oxtails taste good with other shit. Why the fuck would you make an oxtail burger? That don't even make sense. Now look, people doing weird shit in the chat. My own community, they don't get it off the screen. So I gotta stop everything I'm doing. And I gotta do this, because my own community don't even care about our chat. So how could I expect you to care about me if you don't even care about our chat, right? How could I expect you to want the platform to stay alive if you don't even care about our chat? How can I expect you to care about my mental health if you don't even care about our chat? Anything y'all want to talk about? If not, I'm gonna get up out of here. I don't really feel like doing. I don't. Anything y'all want to talk about, man? If not, I'm gonna get up out of here. People be like, yo, why do you let the haters win? I'm not letting the haters win. The haters are winning because the people that allegedly fuck with me don't support. You know how it is to be standing somewhere and having all the people that hate you yell at you, and you got the people over here that's supposed to fuck with you, and they just standing there watching to see what's gonna happen? You know how that feel? That feel fucked up. I got all the people who hate me standing here yelling at me about how much they hate me, and the people who's supposed to love me is just standing there watching. I grew up with that. That's what my father did to me. You understand? That's what my father did. That's why I don't fuck with them niggas. That's what my oldest brother did. That's why I don't fuck with them niggas. That's what my brother Ty did. That's why I don't fuck with them niggas. They used to watch bullshit happen to me and just stand there and they just watch. While all of the worst things in the world happen to me. And they just watch. They don't care. And now I'm going through it again. I'm not doing a whole sports show, and I don't get if I get support over here, we do a sports. You want me to do a sports show? Drop something in the Cash App. How about that? Whoever want me to do a sports show, drop something in the Cash App today. I promise you we do a sports show. Whoever want me to do a sports show, drop something in the Cash App right now, and I promise you we'll do a sports show. Y'all want me to do stuff, but don't nobody want to support the platform. That's my point. Everybody want me to do something, but don't nobody want to support the platform. Don't nobody want me to actually be around tomorrow. But while I'm here today, there's a ton of things that you would like for me to do. But nobody want me to be around to tomorrow. But while I'm here today, you know, Jack, there's a couple of things even though we know you're not going to be able to survive to tomorrow, please do these things for us. So you know what? We'll do the thing that you just asked. Who wants that to happen? Pull up to the Cash App. How about that? I don't know what the you mean. Oh, busy. How about that? I promise you, we do a sports show today. Pull up to the Cash App. Who want to have a sports show done today? Pull up to the Cash App. Let's see who wants to have a sports show done. Let's see if even the person that said, let's have a sports show done, wants to have a sports show done. I just want to show y'all, people want me to do shit, but they don't want me to make no money. They don't want me to be able to support nothing. But they want me to do shit, but they want me to do shit that other people are going to get paid for, but they don't want me to get paid for it. But other people could get paid for it, just not me. Who want to, okay, you're right, 300. Every single person in this chat is broke. You're 100% correct. That's always the reason why everybody could donate to any other page except for Jack Frost's page. Because everybody's broke. Y'all know 300 just called all of you niggas broke? I'm just going to say that. You just literally heard him call all of you niggas broke. Shout out to 300. Everybody's broke. Apparently, my content, my page is full of bums. All of us is broke niggas, apparently. Shout out to 300. Thanks for telling me. I bet you 300 was also the one that said I should have did the thing too, right? Let's see if 300 was also the one that said I should do content. Let's see. Let's just see. Yeah, he was. He retracted his comment. Told you. People want me to do a thing, but they also don't want me to have nothing. You understand? They want me to do all of the things in the world, but they don't want me to have anything. I'm going to unblock you, Tory Mosley, but that's the second comment I seen you do in like 2 or 3 weeks. I think you're just a hater. That's about the second or third comment I seen you do, Tory Mosley, and I feel like you're just a hater. I could be wrong, though. Nah. What do y'all niggas want me to do? What do y'all want me to do today? You tell me what y'all want me to do today and pull up to the Cash App and we gonna get it done. You tell me what y'all want me to do today. You pull up to the Cash App and we gonna get it done. What you want me to do today? You want me to go out in the Manhattan? You want me to go to the Bronx? You want me to go to Queens? What do you want me to do? I just want to show that this has nothing to do with what content I'm creating. This is 100% people that just want me to be destroyed, whether I could create the content or not. And that's why I keep saying the people who actually want the BBN to stay around, I need you niggas to fucking fuck with me. And I'm not saying this for no reason. I'm saying this is because I'm saying this for a reason. Shout out to D Hourglass, D Artie D Glass with the $5 drop. He says support, just support, and let's do the sports show. Who's next? He pulled up. He has a whole. I hate accepting donations from him. He has a child that is currently fighting cancer. He got a child that's currently fighting cancer. And he pull up the support. And we got motherfuckers in here talking about nobody should ever donate to the BBN because they broke. No, you're not broke. You just have some people that convinced you that you should never donate to this page and you should only donate to other pages. That's it. Let's just call it what it is. Y'all want me dead. Y'all want me gone. Y'all want to destroy my dreams. Let's just call it what it is. All right? I'm kicking 300. Stop trolling. Stop trolling in my chat. I'm kicking you. Now you could go over there. All right? You was never going to ever support the channel again. You're only here to cause diffusion. So I kicked you. You're not going to come here, not donate, and also disrespect me. The last time I donated to a channel was probably the third to last time I was on a different channel. Also, I don't have money to donate to channels. And I still do. I don't even got money to donate to channels, and I still do. Anyway. There's probably not going to be a Tonight Show tonight. Basically only because I'm not going to lie. I just think that this is a waste of time. I just really think this is a waste of time. As soon as my computer get fixed, I'm not doing lives no more. I'm not doing lives no more as soon as my computer get fixed. I'm not doing lives no more. I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing no more lives no more as soon as my computer get fixed. Everything's going to be pre-broadcasted. I'm not doing lives no more. I'm still going to have a morning coffee. I'm still going to have a Tonight Show. I'm just going to pre-tape the bitches. I'm not doing lives no more. This is going to be pre-taped clips, me saying something here and there, and that's what the program is going to be. I'm telling you right now. I don't enjoy this, and I don't want to do this anymore. I don't get anything out of this except for grief. I don't get anything positive from this. Not one thing. I don't want to do this no more. The people who hate me, y'all have ran me off the internet. I don't want to do this no more. So I am going to stop my live shows. But I am going to still have my shows, but I'm just going to stop my live shows. That's a fact. And if I could figure out a way to do it tonight, I would do it tonight. No, it has nothing to do with a different route. Y'all guys, with the exception of about 5 or 6 of y'all, I'm never going to get any support on this page again. I am 100% and 100% belief of that. That I'm literally doing YouTube for no reason. Because I'm never going to make any money off of it. So, I don't got that much longer to live. I want to enjoy some of my life. So that's why I don't want to do the lives no more. I don't got that much longer to live. Like, y'all don't get it. I know y'all don't get it. Nobody ever understands when I say that my computer don't work. Nobody ever listens to anything that I say. They just give me all of this advice that I can't take. So my whole life is people giving me advice that it's impossible for me to take, and then getting upset at me and saying that I'm doing something wrong because I didn't take the advice that it's currently impossible for me to take. If anyone needed me, I wouldn't be having financial problems. Got me. Nobody needs me. I serve no purpose. If I wouldn't be having all of these financial problems if people needed me. If people needed me, people would support. Myriad of different ways. If people needed me, they'd watch the page. I need donations to come in this week. I'm not going to get none. I don't want to deal with you no more, Tunes. I need donations to come this week. I'm not going to get none. I needed donations to come last week. I didn't get none. I needed donations to come the week before. I didn't get none. I just didn't tell you I needed them. I needed donations the week before. I didn't get none. I just didn't tell you I needed them. So I always need support. The fact that I literally have to tell people I need support to keep the channel going is proof that this channel is that the people who don't like me won. And I have to give up my dreams. I'm taking my life. I'm telling you right now. This is not a game. I got to give up my dreams. The shit I've been working the last 20, 30 years of my life on, I got to just give it up because there's some niggas out there that don't like me. Come on, man. I'm out, man. What do y'all want to talk about? Other than that, I'm just getting up out of here. I hate thinking about how all of my dreams are going to just go to waste because some people who don't even have any talent or vision just don't want me to be alive. That's it. Anything y'all want to talk about other than that, I'm just going to get out of here. I gotta go.